Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Captain of Industry. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny, and we're picking up where we were last time. I do think I'm winning the battle very slightly. I wouldn't say it's going great, but I would say we definitely seem to be winning of a sort. I mean, this is coming in now, and I'm actually gonna get these running faster on the belts to get these hammering through to see if that can help turn the tide here, because the numbers are getting scary. The ship was fully repaired. That's good. But yeah, hopefully this now has the numbers building up, and upgrade that one as well, because these numbers are going down, and the faster I can get those numbers to start going down, the better things are going to get, I think. Because while we're not winning, I mean, we are starting, I would say, you know, we're down from like 50, 60 to less, he says. I mean, I don't know where you're trying to get to, but we'll just recover you anyway, because you seem to be somewhat lost, my man. But yeah, we've got a bunch of broken down vehicles, but we can just sort of try and deal with those bit by bit. I mean, it's going back up again in number, which is kind of upsetting. I mean, are these actually, they are processing some coal. It's not very much, but it is the coal that's killing us. So I don't know if one of these has to be set, to example, to like all this is getting coal at the moment. I mean, if I assign a contract to here, that's how that contract works. So I assign the contract to here, and the trucks will bring, I mean, is there now an input here? No. How does that work then? Spent for coal, yeah. So, I mean, how do I get the cement delivered? Do I need to get rid of one of these and put something else? Because under here we've got a fluid module, a loose module, a unit module, and of course concrete is a unit, not a loose, isn't it? I think concrete is indeed a unit. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try getting rid of one of these and converting it to a loose module. Not a loose module, like a concrete sort of module, whatever it is, the stuff for flat, unit module. There you go. So let's have a unit module in here, and then I can put storage here for the concrete, and I can put it there. And I assume that will then do the job. So if I assign this concrete, which I don't even see, there it is, so sorry, cement, and say keep this full. And oh, things have picked up there a bit. Let's get those quick delivered, and that one quick delivered as well, and then maybe that will help make this go faster. Because if I assign it that, and if I assign it, it can't do both. Do I need a separate? Oh, because if I assign it the contract, okay. So I sent it to go and pick up the coal, for starters, from the map. So that one is now basically freaking, I don't know why it keeps going right over here on the side, just to annoy me, I think. Yeah, so that one's, it's not even empty. So that doesn't seem to be working. Okay, so I'm going to unassign, and I'm going to go back. And no, we're gonna just demolish this and go back the way we were, because I don't see it working, and I can't afford for if I've got to build another cargo thing for it, then so be it. I'm not quite sure where that other cargo base is going to go, so I don't think I can squeeze it in here. I don't think I've got a good spot for it at the moment, but I can't mess around with that too much at the moment. I need that. I need this to be bringing the coal in. Maybe I'll do a separate save and do a test or something to see it, but that is definitely not going according to the master plan. But the coal was bringing enough there to get things running. You see, now we're stopped again. That coal has to... That coal, I'm thinking of moving this up in priority. Why are you out of fuel? We can't be out of diesel. You're not telling me we're out of diesel as well. Holy shit, we're out of diesel. Okay, now we got major problems. Why are we out of diesel? We've got tons of crude, so that's not a problem. What's not running? Why are we out of diesel? We can't be using it all. We just can't be. These aren't running. Why aren't they running? They don't have steam? Do you not have steam? What the? What's up? Hang on. This one's on. What's going on? Why isn't this working? This should have steam coming out the wazoo. But according to this, there is just no steam in the pipes. So where is the steam? See, the steam here. I mean, this one isn't running, granted, but this one should be. is that not producing enough steam now? Okay. It appears the answer to that is no. It's not producing enough steam. Okay. So we need to kick in another steam boiler here fairly urgently. I don't understand why it's not producing enough, because we're taking off some steam for these, which is only 3 each. No steam over here. The steam here is only 3 a go. So what you got? 3, 6, 3, 3, 3, yeah, 6, 12. Another 6 with 18. Another 12, that's 30 something. We should be okay. Just, it's tight, but we should be okay. Are these using steam? Oh, these are using steam as well. So, I mean, this is now producing steam, so it should be producing enough, but these just aren't running. So, what I'm going to suggest I do is I'm going to put this as priority out. So that one right there is going to be priority out for now, while I just try and get things running, because that priority out will get these running. And if that gets these running, that starts to produce fuel, which in itself should start alleviating one of the problems. Crap. So let's take a copy of this and put it right here. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this, because this is gonna be really sort of hoofed in there, which is not really what I wanted to do, but let's see. If I do that, that might work better. So, okay, let's get this conveyor going in here. Is this? Yeah, this is the problem. There's no bloody water again. Oh, because there's no bloody coal. That is the problem. Okay. So, shit. Right. Balls. And this water that was being recycled to go back down through here is currently not being recycled because we're full on sulfur. So what can we do with some bloody sulfur to get rid of some of that? And because we're not oh god. And because if we got rid of some of the sulfur, that would start that processing and would actually start bringing some water around. The other option is just to bring some water in. But I think the issue is less. I'm gonna pause this one for a minute, because I think the issue here is less a lack of steam and more a lack of water. So I'm gonna put here to keep this full. And that's going to be priority 1 for now. And hopefully we'll get some trucks over doing that, despite the fact the trucks aren't happy. What's your issue? You're trying to reach something, but you say you cannot reach it. Really, you can't reach that? Why not? Can you really not reach that? Okay, fine. Tell you what, I'm going to remove this export. No, I'm going to remove this export. I'm going to tackle this whole problem with that another way. Which is all of that. I mean, because the trucks can get to here. I don't understand why they can't get underneath here to get to it, because they should be able to. And there's nothing stopping them running along here. So I'm not quite sure what the issue is. But you know what? I'm just gonna pipe this all the way up here, along and around, and I'm going to bring it out here. To over here. There you go. And that's how it's going to work. I don't know why it's doing that. To me it should be fine, but maybe there's something I'm doing wrong and I can just put the export from there. I know the trucks can shoot along here, and that'll do. So you recover. It's not fixing the fact we're out of fuel. We're in dire straits here. Coal, please, just priority 1 it for now. Okay, we've got some coal, we've got some water. So just for a minute, that's gonna get things going, hopefully. So, I mean, you've got trucks with no fuel, but this is going now. This is going. Why aren't you going? Should be going. You're starting to ramp up. We're ramping up. We've got some diesel coming in. So, trucks with no fuel going down. Okay, that's promising. Right, you are no longer priority 1. You can go back down to like priority 6, and I'll put you down here. So trucks won't worry about that for now. This will just do for a second. Okay. Diesel is filling back up. So trucks, at least from that side, the trucks are starting to move again. Oh my god. I'm fighting an endless freaking battle now. What? Why can't... What? No, this is just off. I don't want that doing that. None of this should be like that. Please. Okay. Where's your next problem? Okay. You are off and off. How is that? Right. Is that starting to fix some of the problems? Okay, we've got lack of maintenance, low supply of diesel, but it's okay because the diesel is going. And this is less urgent now. Once we get some water back in here, we start to get this system kick in, and that starts to work. I also over here tweak some of the water setup to bring this one online. to try and deal with some of the lack of the water here, because I think a lot of the water seemed to be going up this way. I think I needed to tweak some of these things, because this is now going up here and I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So I actually broke this line temporarily, and I may have to unpause this one as well, but it is going to be bringing down the water reserve. But for now at least, that's gonna help. But what I really want to do is fix this so these two prioritize, and then this one supplements. Because at the moment it is struggling still to provide enough water, and we're going to get more problems. But we've only got a few breakdowns now. We're starting to recover. It's taken half the episode, but we're starting to recover. What is in here? Animal feed. Why are you dumping animal feed? I don't know why they're dumping animal feed. I mean, we've got so many eggs, and we've actually got a lot of meat as well. We're doing well on all of that. The main thing we're not doing wrong, oddly, potatoes we could do with more of, for some shocking reason. And vegetables. Vegetables, we're definitely feeling poor on the vegetable front. Glass. So what's the issue with glass? Because in the short term, that's going to be a problem. There's glass here. Our glass making facility is over here, I want to say, somewhere. Yes, this is where we're making glass. And I suspect what we're missing over here is probably coal. Yes. Because what else could we possibly be missing? So I think that's a cue to have a look at whether I can build another cargo depot. Like, can I put a cargo depot in here? Like that. And then have that one producing coal. So this again, this would take, we just put a storage here for diesel. This would be diesel. And then here, I guess we'd stick one of those. I know we probably don't even need the two. We'll give it a whirl at 2. And we'll go for... I'll tell you what, I'm actually gonna... Let's just go with the small cheap modules while I try it out. I think that will be enough anyway. Those are fluid modules, aren't they? That is not what I want. I want these. So, then storage wise, what we want is a couple of... I'll just take one big storage right there. Bang. And then I'll put another storage here this way round. And this will take the concrete in. Because what we're going to do is we're going to assign it to this contract. And what we don't have, I don't think we have... Oh yeah, we do. We have 3 of 3 cargo ships. So, a cargo ship should turn up and utilize this, he says. Which should bring some supplementary coal in, he says. I mean, which will be good because we're doing fairly shite on Unity at the moment, because I'm burning it all to keep that coal mine running as fast as I possibly can. And at the moment, it's running as fast as it can. It is actually emptying out despite everything I'm doing. Which isn't great. But if I can supplement the coal, that might work. So, this is going to take cement, and this I'm going to tell it to keep it full. And we'll put you on priority 6, because everything goes on priority 6. This is going to be taking coal, which is going to export the coal. This is going to keep partially full, and that of course will be priority 5 this time, just for a bit of a laugh. Okay, this is plugging it away. And we seem to have recovered. I mean, it does say we're at 29% maintenance, which is obviously not fantastic. And we probably want to go faster. I mean, we can upgrade this kiln, which would start churning out more cement. I'm gonna leave it for a bit just to see how fast this is going at the moment. I mean, it does seem to be somewhat fine. I mean, we don't use vast amounts of cement, but we... Okay, I'm gonna upgrade them and see what happens. Can you hurry that upgrade? Because we must have the parts for that. So, are we missing something? Okay, now we're outputting CO2. Oh, but you need gas? Oh, you bastard. Now I wish I hadn't done it. Because we've not got a lot of fuel gas here. And now I want to have the fuel gas over here as a priority. So that was actually poor. Because that's really unhelpful. Okay, what about hydrogen? What can I do for hydrogen? I can make hydrogen, can I? I have got that somewhere. That's in like chemistry plants here. Hydrogen reformer. I mean, that would be good. We got here. We've got that. We've done that before. We've done ethanol. I don't really have any ethanol. Okay. So I mean, I could make. I'm sure one of these here somewhere does it. I have a unit over there somewhere which does it. And it just like grabs hydrogen out of something. I'm kind of lost now. I've forgotten where it is. That takes hydrogen. Oh god. Balls up again. It's not going well this time around, is it? Electrolyzer. Yeah, that takes water and can make some hydrogen. It doesn't take a vast amount of water. Do we have any water supply nearby that is not being heavily utilized? I mean, a bunch of this is being reused, so we're not actually too bad here. And I think we're actually pulling water down here already. Over here, aren't we? So... and this is making acid, yeah. So that being the case, I could bring the water down. Okay, let's fix this. We can do this. As painful as it's gonna be. Let's put that down here. Then I'm gonna bring it over here, which is gonna seem a little bit painful and spaghetti like. Well, that's gonna come down over here to right here somewhere. There we go. And then we're gonna get the, it was an electrolyzer or something, wasn't it? I saw it. Here it is, electrolyzer. We're gonna need 2 of these. How much space have we got here? So we'll grab, yeah. Let's leave a little gap back that way. 1, and let's make another one right next door. Which is not ideal, but we got the space here, so we might as well make use of it. And then I'm going to bring that one down as well. And you are going to electrolyze and just make me hydrogen. Use a bunch of power, but we've got power to spare at the moment. And right, at the moment we've got the coal, and the coal goes to over here. And oddly, the situation is we no longer need a bunch of this, because this now wants a pipe, not that. So let's get rid of all of this. And I'm actually going to get rid of all of this as well. And then we'll redo this. Because if I get rid of all of it, I'm going to move the coal. As crazy as it sounds, I'm going to actually move the coal to the other side. But to some extent, anything I can do to reduce my coal dependency at the moment is actually a good thing. So let's just leave that sorting itself out a second. This over here is now set up, and we have a ship here, which is good. We have a ship, we have some diesel. This is coming over and doing its thing. The electrolyzers are kicking off. This and wow, that truck is really annoyingly in the way. This is coming over here, and we're going to go here and over to here. And that one's going to go there, and this one we need a little smokestack sort of thing, and I'm just gonna chuck away the oxygen. I don't need it. I think of it this way. It's good for the air, right? I'm putting out O2. I'm improving the environment. Maybe, ish, possibly. Right. So these are now working. That's not producing anywhere near enough, is it? That's only producing half of what I need. Shit. Okay. Well, I'll be looking at that in more detail shortly. I can probably fix that. Again, with relative ease. Because it should be able to put out enough hydrogen in a minute for at least one of them to activate. Possibly. Here we go. Pick that. There we go. And we'll get the rest of that sorted in a minute. Because I don't want the glass to stop completely. I need to make sure that keeps going. Because if I take my eye off the ball with the glass, I'm going to wind up in big trouble. Because again, my maintenance will all fall apart. So I want this coming down here. And coming down this way. And then going over to this one. Like so. And then this one can come in and go that way. And that will be fine. And you are going to be coal at part full. And please give me priority 5 for that. Thank you very much. And here, yes, we kind of screwed up. Granted. And we want to kind of replicate this facing this way. Is my plan. And then I'm just going to put O2 here, O2 here, hydrogen there, hydrogen there. I know it's not pretty. In fact, it's the opposite of pretty. It's pretty damn ugly. But it should do. It should work. And hopefully that will be producing more cement. And these should be producing, I don't know, hopefully enough. Seems to be going fairly slowly, but we should be producing enough now, because that's 3. We'll see how that goes. And that one there. But that should be upping the amount of cement we're outputting there, which should mean that cement gets over here to load up, he says. Farm could not store all corn after harvest. Really? We really are processing a lot of animal feed, which is quite impressive. And the rest of it is going into compost, and that's going fine there. I mean, to some extent, I'm impressed. How are we looking on tofu land? Not bad on tofu land either. Relatively impressed there. The one thing we're kind of not doing so well on is the spuds. So I think that one's going to be the next one to upgrade. Because we need spuds. Here we go. The glass is now coming through here as well. So we're building the glass back up. I almost feel like we should be doing better on the cement, but that should be enough. Right, this one, now I'm gonna do some changes here as well. This is gonna be pretty much completed, yep, but I'm now gonna set this to a slightly different area. So I'm going to set this to this area right here, like so. And I'm going to tell this to basically mine flat this entire area, like that. And that's going to give us a bunch of extra earth, which is now all this is going to accept. What can be dumped here is only going to accept dirt. And then I'm going to level this one off. I'm also going to take apart all of this. So this is kind of a major task here. Need to get all of this got rid of. Hopefully that's not going to collapse that water supply right there. It's a little bit close, but I'm hoping it'll be alright. And then dumping wise, we're going to say, yeah, I'm worried that's going to give that a problem, but dumping wise, we're going to control first, get rid of everything that was already there. And then once that's cleared, I'm going to set all of that to dump just dirt in that area. So I can't believe we've kind of recovered things on the maintenance side of things. I'm going to pause these again now so we're not burning through our wood supply like an absolute crazed idiot, because we need to slow up there. We are now planting some trees, which is good news. I guess I can probably assign one of the tree cutters to here. I mean, it does take years for it to allow it to be cut. So I'm not quite sure how that's gonna pan out. Again. We'll have to see on that. I may end up, again, putting another one down and having a bigger area here, because at the moment it's got like 20 years until I can harvest them. And this is, you know, a big area. It's a massive area. Why are you kind of stuck? What's your issue? What does that say? Mind control unable to dump. What the hell? Mind control tower, no available place to dump products ×3. Okay. So let's have a look over here. Because this is one of our dumping zones. So I'm pretty sure this is still a dumping zone. This is not taking dirt, but this is taking everything else. So why is this saying there's nowhere available to dump? Maybe because it's got dirt. That's okay. We're going to start dumping dirt very shortly. So designated dumping zone. Yeah, here. And no, I want you to be designated dumping zone like that, please. Yep, there we go. All the way across like that. And like that. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that will ease the complaint. The one that's saying there's nowhere for it to dump it, because even the trucks can actually drive across this as is with it filled in. But if I just dump dirt here. So it says pickup is struggling to find its destination. What have you got in there? You've got slag. Right. Can we not dump slag over here? I thought we could dump slag here. You're not taking slag? You're taking slag. Look, dump the slag here. It's fine. What's the problem? Why can't you dump like right there? Is that, I don't know. It seems to be something, it's interfering with the build or something, the build area right there, because it's just not letting me dump. There, it doesn't seem to be happy. Okay, so we'll test this theory by adjusting this one's area and area. So now you can, I'm going to go from here still. Then we're going to go all the way back over to here, like so, and then I am going to allocate this as a dumping zone all the way through to here. Yeah, it's just something weird with this, which is a little bit upsetting because I would have liked to have filled that in. It looks a bit crap the way it is, but it is what it is. Maybe I can move it later. I'm not seeing a lot of dirt end up here. But that should clear a bunch of this. Right, I'm going to stop the Unity there because we don't need it anymore. We're fully recovered on iron. Oh, this is actually doing it. It's actually doing it. Believe it or not. That's good news. So this one is actually working now. Okay. So, oh, we've not got any research. I've not been researching for a while. I've been completely distracted. So, let's have exhaust filtration, snacks, hospital, yes. Canola, yes. I did notice we, this requires something. Lab 3 or better. Do I have lab 3? I have lab 3. So can I not do this? According to that, this is locked. Why is this locked? It says lab 3 or better. I can understand why that one's locked. I can put this one in the queue. So what? Lab 3 or better? I don't understand. We'll see. We'll unlock these other ones and get that going. Exhaust filtration might be a useful thing. The ship is ready to go. I'm gonna send the ship here because we have this like green spot to check out, and we'll see what we've got there. Could not store all the wheat after the harvest. Yet we are actually really good on animal feed. Shockingly so. I'm wondering if we could export eggs or anything like that as well. Is there anything like that we can sort of look at exporting, trade things? I mean, we could export rubber for wood. I mean, I'd need another ship for that though, wouldn't I? Household goods is gonna be a thing. I'm not quite there yet with household goods. I'm a little bit scared to embark on household goods. Oh, what the hell? I was not expecting that to be a fight. And we are not gonna win. I need to upgrade the guns. Yeah, well, you lied to me. You gave me green. Oh, it sent me via here, not via that way. That was foolish. And this definitely seems like a resource, so I'm going to be checking all of those out. But I think that's going to have to be next time, because I'm going to have to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when we'll also have our upgrade to our weapons. So thanks a lot.